So Allah sent many scriptures. So Allah sent a scripture to Jesus and Moses and David and Abraham and other prophets. Those scriptures were only meant for that time and those people.
Yeah.
So what happened was, all throughout history, those scriptures, people started to change them. People diluted them.
Diluted them. People, they start changing them. Now, many Christians, when they hear a Muslim saying such a statement, what the Christian usually do? Somebody help me in the chat. When a Muslim, he say that a Christian, when a Muslim, he say to you, you Christian, you change your book. What the Christians, they do in response? They start defending the Bible, right? Is that correct? They will start saying to the Muslim, what are you talking about? We have 1,000 of manuscript. La, 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 la. Why you want to do that? Actually, this is the best way to destroy Islam, because he just said that the one who sent those scriptures is Allah, and he just said that people started changing them and diluted them, which means he is confirming that the scriptures of his God cannot be protected. So when a Muhammadan, he says to you such a statement, he says to you, oh, say to him, oh, you are saying the Bible of Allah been changed. Oh, okay. Well, that is a proof that Allah cannot be God. Why? Because when you say to me that your God, he sent the scriptures and he could not protect his scriptures, that means he is not God. I have books. I challenge you to change my books. You cannot. And I am a human being. You cannot add a word. You cannot take a word from my books. So when a Muhammadan, he say that Allah, he sent the scriptures, he is giving us a tool to prove to us that the scriptures of Allah is a joke. Additional to that, if we go to the stupid Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, it says that nobody can change the words of Allah. The Muslim, they say to you, Allah, he meant the Quran. Even that will be even more stupid to say, because either the words of Allah are equal to each other or they are not. Same time, when the Quran says nobody can change the words of Allah, if he is saying that he meant the Quran, then he should say nobody can change the Quran. And if he say nobody can change the Quran, again he failed, because we have tons of proofs that the Quran is not the same in many, until now it's not the same. I mean, they don't have, you don't even have a Quran. Read carefully. It says here, there's none to alter. This is, by the way, false translation. It says decisions. That's false. Let us change the translator. This is Big Tal, potato. I think this guy is using Google translation or software or something. Decision. The word of Allah became decision of Allah. Look, I just changed the translator. Imagine how Muslim they lie in their translation just to manipulate. And this is a proof again that yes, you can change the word of Allah. No man can change the words of Allah. The guy here translating the word Allah as God, which is false translation, by the way, because Allah is not a word meaning God. Allah is a word, two words. Al is word is mean God. Allah is the name of the God. So Allah, God, La. So nobody can change the words of God, La. And then we just heard this idiot saying that Allah, he sent the Bible, Allah, he sent the Injil, Allah, he sent the scriptures to Moses, to Abraham, but all those scriptures, they've been diluted and they've been changed. And then as long the Quran says that nobody can change the word of Allah, and those supposedly are the word of Allah, this is a clear proof of his stupidity. I don't want to say the word contradiction, because I mean a contradiction means nothing really. I mean, this is stupid. This is beyond contradiction. This is beyond stupidity. So those Muhammadan, they have a God. His name is Allah. He sent 124,000 messenger, and each time somebody give Allah a screwdriver and he changed his book. And then one day Allah, after 124,000 messenger, Allah, he decide to protect the book. This is the Muslim logic. But for me, I like it when Muslim they say that the Injil which Allah he sent is changed, because that proved to me that Allah is not God. The Quran says Allah sent the Torah, Allah sent the Injil. So when a Muslim he say the Torah and the Injil are corrupt, he is saying to you that the book of his God is corrupt. He's not talking about your book, because we don't believe Allah is the one who sent them, right? So right away say to him, thank you very much, congratulations. So your God Allah, he sent the Injil and he cannot protect his Injil. Ha ha ha. The Muslim right away, he will put his tail between his legs and he will turn his back and go back home. Don't defend. Say, I agree. The book of Allah is corrupt. Thank you very much. You proved to me that Allah is not capable of protecting himself and protecting his words. I do not even need to prove it. You just did to me. And what make it more funny, that the stupid Quran, you see, this guy, Sabeel Ahmed, he said that people, they diluted the scriptures being given to Isa, or supposedly Jesus, or Moses. But the stupid Quran says, confirming what is with them. So how the Quran confirming what we have in our hands, and then you will see this scumbag from who live in Illinois saying that the book of the Christian and the Jews is corrupted. If he said, oh, he's talking about that time is 600 years after Jesus. You know what I mean? If he said this is about that time, well, this is 600 years after Jesus, my friend. The Muslim, they keep accusing Paul that he is the one who changed Christianity. But this is 600 years after Paul. This is 600, almost 700 years after Paul. The Quran confirmed the book is with us. The Muslim in their mosque and their speeches, they say our book is changed.